got to clean the kitchen, pick up the living room, clean the dining room, just the main areas, and get all of that tackled. So I'm going to be listening to my favorite songs while I do it, and it is the weekend, so we got some kids home. So yeah, you'll be seeing kids running around everywhere. As you know, I always start with my kitchen bar and I clear that off. That is always what collects the majority of the mess every single day. So I typically like to start with that because that gives me the best results, the quickest, and it gives me more motivation to continue going. So as you know, I tackle putting things away, and then I wipe down the bar, and then I move into the rest of the kitchen and wipe down those counters and then do the dishes. But today I also tackle my oven, and I deep clean my oven on the inside and then that little bottom drawer where we kind of store our pans. So yeah. And I tackle the living room and the dining room and the main areas of my house because yeah, the kids, having 4 kids, it gets messy quick. So if you're new here, I wanted to say hello. Hello, hello, welcome. Thank you for taking your time out of your day and clicking on my video today. I hope that it gives you motivation or even to sit back and relax. But with that being all said, let's get today started, and I will introduce myself a little bit. My name is Whitney. I am a wife and a mom to 4 kids. I also used to be I used to be a professional house cleaner. I am not anymore. I am more just a mom. I do like to listen to metal music. I love Tool and then Bad Omens, things like that. I am very OCD with my home, and I am also on my journey to become minimalist. So as minimal as possible, I do find that it helps to keep up with the clutter and the cleaning. It can get very overwhelming very fast with especially 4 kids. So I really like to keep things narrowed down as much as possible, and believe you me, it is very hard with kids. And as you can see, there's always laundry. Don't worry, I don't do that in today's video. I did that off video after I was done filming for the day. So yeah, let's get today started. It is a busy one. I always start in the kitchen because that is where I feel that once it's clean, it is so much better and gives you motivation to tackle the rest of the house. So yeah, let's get it started, and we will see my cats running around. Wasn't that funny? They startled me. But anyway, and also I wanted to say that if you are interested in just regular homes and regular people and watching them clean, this is the channel for you, because that's one reason why I started this channel, was to show more of an average home and not such a big luxurious home with 2-3 stories and basements and attics and all these different places. Our home is about 1,300 square foot, and we are working class. We struggle financially, but it is nothing new. That is something we have been doing all of our lives. So I just wanted to say that that is one reason why I started, because as much as I love cleaning motivation, sometimes watching other people's channels can get kind of hard to watch because some of their homes are so unrealistic for the average American, at least I feel. So I feel that that's one reason why I wanted to start, was to give somebody something different to be able to see. And I will show you all of my favorite products today that I like to use for like those tough getting places. And the pink stuff is definitely my favorite thing to get those tough stains and those tough things out. It is a miracle paste for sure. It's my favorite thing. And being a house cleaner, You know the good stuff when you need it, and I just really love the pink stuff. It takes a little scrubbing every once in a while, but man, it is great. And I typically like to let the product sit to kind of help do the work so there's not so much scrubbing. But of course, as always, a mom of four, I am always pushed for time. So I just ended up doing a lot of scrubbing to help get it off. But I feel like it really works great. And you'll see later on with some pans that have not been cleaned in maybe 15 years. Not gonna lie, transparency, sorry, but some pans that we always put foil on to put some food in the oven. It is amazing the difference from that pink stuff. So please hang tight. That is at the end, and it is amazing the difference now how my pans look. Yeah, so let's get in today, and I will let a little bit of music play this time instead of so much talking. I normally do a lot of chatting. Don't worry, it will not be metal music. You guys have asked me once before why I pre-wash before I put in the dishwasher, and I feel that I don't necessarily pre-wash. I just want to get all of the food off before putting in the dishwasher, and the reason is so that I don't clog my dishwasher or make it stink, and I don't have to clean the filter as often. So I just kind of do everything a good rinse off and then put it in the dishwasher. That's just the way I like to do things. I feel like it makes it a little bit cleaner, and I don't have to worry so much about if my dishes get clean enough or if I have to clean my filter. So the less work, the better. I don't know. I don't know if it's less work, but anyway, yeah. I also wanted to give you guys a honest opinion about my wet and dry mop vac, and we really saved up for this thing because I really was like, oh, this thing would be awesome. So, and I wasn't sure how awesome it would be, but now that I have me a wet and dry mop vacuum thing, I don't know what you call it, but yeah, it is amazing, especially being super busy, and sometimes you just don't have the time to break out the mop or the broom both together and then going over the floor twice just to sweep and then mop. And our house looks really big from camera, but yes, there is quite a bit of flooring. And I know that it is only 13 square foot, but the majority of it is just the main area. So it's a lot of flooring to cover And I'm telling you, this thing is amazing. So if you ever are trying to save up for a cleaning tool that'll make your life so much easier, even though I do use my little robot vacuum I use this thing daily. So if I ever had to choose to pick one, I would choose a wet and dry mop, hands down, every time over, because I barely even use my robot vacuum anymore. Uh, it goes every once in a while when I just feel like I can't tackle the floors that week or whatever. So I very much so like my floors to be as clean as possible because I love walking around barefoot. So me and my kids are all very much country, barefoot people, so I love being in the country and I love being barefoot. That's just how I am. I don't like having shoes. So I really like having my floors as clean as possible. And if you know, having 4 kids and then also being out in the country, it can get messy pretty fast. So now I'm kind of moving into the dining room. There's not a whole lot that I end up doing in here, just kind of cleaning off the table because I am cooking spaghetti tonight. So I wanted to have all that kind of wiped off and cleaned off. And then, of course, my coffee bar because I'm messy. But, yeah. And then I tackle the living room.
You driving your car?
Yeah.
Are you driving your car? Yeah. Let me see. Drive it around. You're so silly.
I almost forgot, but yes, we rearranged my oldest son's room. He's 13, so we totally rearranged his room. So it's like a little room transformation hidden in my video. I kind of typically do that. I don't make it all of one video with one room transformation. So, yeah. He was eating honey bun and taking forever. So, yeah, I was wanting to get this rearranged. I didn't like the arrangement. I haven't liked it in a long time. So he finally said yes. So now we're rearranging his room, and his bed is difficult to move. But we tackled it together and got it done, and we were both loving it so much more the way we rearranged his room, if I can speak. have really done a lot of decluttering. If you missed last week's video, I decluttered so much. In the past maybe month, I have decluttered probably over 20 bags, way over, of things. So last week it was over 10 bags, and probably the week before that it was a few bags here and there. But I am on a journey to become more minimal, and this is pretty much all the toys that she has that are in the living room now. And then she has just a very few amount in her room, and she has been playing so much better since we have been decluttering. Like, instead of just throwing them, she plays with the ones that she has. So if you are not familiar with like minimalism and minimalist journey and all those things, I highly recommend, if you're struggling to keep up with cleaning and always having so much mess. And I know that it's our mom instinct to always let our kids have lots of toys and things like that for every Christmas and birthdays, and I have done that with all of my kids, and none of them have ever been appreciative of the things that they have. So I want to try to do something different. I'm trying to make changes that suit our home and our life, um, and to a degree that's, small changes so that it's not too drastic. And one of those is also limiting screen time. So, only time you're probably seeing anybody on screens now is going to be while I'm filming or trying to get something done. We're really limiting the things that we're doing, and then because of screen time and different things, we want our kids to be more appreciative of the things that they have, because they have tablets and phones and all these things. And being a parent, you want them to have those things because maybe you didn't have all those things. But having more is not necessarily the way to go. Less is more. And I think that is one thing that I say all the time. Less is more. Less is best. And that was the name of the video I did last week. And I am telling you, it has made it so much easier to do a quick pickup of the items in our home or their kids' rooms, is keeping things very minimal and keeping things in of their place. It's been helping so much, and I'm able to do more deep cleaning and things like that, where I've not been able to really do, because most of the time I am busy picking up toys or objects and things like that. So I am telling you, becoming more minimal, I know it's a little late, but better late than never, has really helped me and my family and keeping clutter down, because not all of them are good at keeping their areas clean or their rooms clean. So my oldest is very much like me, very OCD like I am. So his room is always clean, but he doesn't help out that much around the house. But keeping things down to a minimum as possible. I know it's really hard being a family of 6, but let me tell you, it is life changing, and it just makes you realize you can do and live with so much less, and only having the things that you use every day is really all you really need. But I don't want to preach this or anything, because minimalism may not be for everyone. It is for me though. And once I found it, and once I started my journey, it has been life changing for us and for me. But if that's not for you, then that is not for you. And that is fine. I just want everybody to know that your home and your life is up to you and what you want. And don't let social media or anything else dictate what you feel about your home and your life. I hope that you're happy with yourself, and that's all that matters. Be true to yourself, and that is one of my tattoos, is be true to yourself and just let the rest fall where it may. Thank you so much for watching today, and I hope that it gave you some motivation to get things tackled or to sit back and relax. Either way, and I hope that I am helpful to you in some way, because you guys give me motivation every single day and every comment. So thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.